You are what you eat. So my diet 2 weeks ago consisted of a lot of quick and easy food. It ends up being highly processed and packaged and contains about 50 different ingredients, many of which I can't even pronounce. I also had a high amount of sugar in my diet as I have a sweet tooth and I almost always bought chocolate or candy when going to the store. I had an alright amount of fruits and vegetables, but I also ate a lot of meat, which has a good amount of fat in it. I'd never tried plant-based eating because it's boring, expensive, difficult, and unhealthy, right? Because it doesn't give you all the necessary nutrients, especially protein. So what did I learn about the plant-based diet? Well, first of all, I learned some very interesting and shocking facts. Obesity is actually the #1 health problem in the US. Most of us are actually malnourished, as more than 40% of our calorie consumption on average comes from processed, nutrient-depleted, sugar or refined grains. Plus, only an average of 5% of the calories consumed by a typical American is from plant-based sources. A diet centered on dairy, pasta, bread, and sugar-filled snacks and drinks lays the groundwork for cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and other illnesses later in life because we're not giving our body what it needs to function correctly. So as far as a plant-based diet, it actually does give us all the essential nutrients we need because plant-based foods are naturally nutrient-dense. Plant-based foods can actually give us all the protein we need. We need meat is actually a misconception. Most calories in meat actually come from fat, not protein. But most calories in green veggies come from protein, so it makes sense that we would eat more veggies for our protein needs since they're lower in fat content and nutrient dense. To our body, there is not much difference between refined sugar, fruit juice, sweeteners, honey, fruit juice concentrate, and other concentrated sweeteners. However, real fruit is easy to digest, is more nutrient dense, and is a much healthier option to satisfy our natural sweet tooth. A plant-based diet makes a lot more sense to me now, as I have lost weight in the past and felt healthier when I've eaten more plant-based foods previously. So why my diet 2 weeks ago wasn't healthy? Well, I really didn't know where my food came from or what was in it, and I didn't really care. So I had a high amount of processed foods, lots of sugar, lots of meat every week, and I didn't eat enough fruits and vegetables. After this class, though, I have a much greater understanding of the foods I eat, what is in them, and the effect of what I choose to eat on my health, the economy, sustainability, and the world. So my diet and thoughts now: I eat mostly plant-based foods, and I'm eating at least some plant-based foods every meal. I'm still eating small amounts of meat, but not every day and not every meal. I am now also doing my best to support local products, and I'm finding myself naturally looking for organic and plant-based alternatives. I'm also trying to eat more sustainably and trying to stay away from processed foods with those long lists of ingredients that I don't understand, sugary foods, and high-fat content foods. Benefits I've seen in just 2 weeks of a mainly plant-based diet: I've lost weight, I feel better, and I enjoy finding new ways to cook foods that are tasty but also healthy. I've also realized that a plant-based diet is fun, is really not that difficult, and is not much more expensive, and it gives my body what it needs to function as it should. The great thing about learning more about a plant-based diet is now not only am I more educated myself, but I also am able to teach others about the benefits of a plant-based diet.